Well, well, well. Look who it is. If it isn't Dick-Sucking McGee. That's you. That's you, buddy. That's you. What's up? Hello, everybody. How's it going? I hope, sorry, I just got done eating, dinner. I had a croissant sandwich. I had a croissant with the salami and the American cheese and the mayonnaise. It was okay. And now I'm eating grapes that are starting to ripen and turn green. So they're very fibrous. Which is chill, because I need some fiber in my diet. Let me fucking tell ya. Alright, let me get the game up on the stream. Chat, I have a very, very fucking busy week ahead of me. However, today is my Friday. So I have the next 3 days off. But they're going to be packed and fun-filled with all kinds of activities for me to do. Well, so, which sucks because I really wanted to do some writing for the next video this week. But I guess I'll save it for Friday. Today, sorry it was last second, and still, again, sorry I don't have a schedule up. Oh my god, lately I've been exhausted. I misspelled Garden Warfare 2, that's true. We're playing Rue Valley. We're gonna keep the ball rolling. We're gonna see if we can get out of this time loop. I'm slowly realizing that I think a big theme of the game is that is not just the microscopic time loop that you live through every day, but there's also the macroscopic time loop of you not making any progress at all. Because we've been playing the game for a little while now, and we've done so much, and it feels like we've done nothing. We're at the point where we did find out where what's-his-name's truck was. Not, I think Frank, you know? And it took forever to get to this fucking point, and it feels like we haven't made any progress. It feels like nothing has happened. It's crazy. And if that is like an overarching theme of the game, major applause. This game is way better than I gave it credit for. Which, I already really like the game. Today's the last stream on this game. You think so, Jerry? I honestly don't really know how long this game is, but I hope it goes on forever. Hello, Soviet. Hello, Prof. I'm out of grapes. This is so sad. But today was also very busy. At the store. If only because, like, all the customers that came in. Upper management was down in the store today, so all my manager and all my supervisors were, like, on edge the entire time, and I had to, like, really focus up and do my job. And take care of my customers. So that was extremely exhausting. I'm glad I'm playing Rue Valley. It's nice and slow, and I can just have a good reading sesh. And then my weekend is going to be also super busy. Tomorrow I have to move my car into the upper garage closer to my apartment unit. My leasing agent has been yelling at me to move it. Very annoying. Not sure why I can't just keep my car down there, but sometimes that's just how it do be do. Steer motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol? Honestly, me too. You have a job? Sadly, Soviet, sadly. Tomorrow is also Wednesday. And because the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, they are throwing a parade. And 4th Avenue is going to be shut down, I would imagine, the entire day. They're starting at like 8 in the morning, and it's going to like 12 in the afternoon. I don't think that's true. I think it's going to go until 7 at night. Luckily for me, I'm going to be inside all morning, all day, doing chores and writing a speech, because on Thursday night, I have to, at the RCA meeting, the RCA has decided that I need to take a little more responsibility and do a lead-off. It's going to be a short 5-minute blurb about an article in the paper that I'm going to cover and add my own little my own little spiel to, but I have to write my own little speech. And I've never written a speech. I've never given a speech outside of, like, an academic setting. So my ass is going to be kicked tomorrow. After that, one of my friends at work got axed recently, so we're gonna go out and celebrate their axing, or, you know, have like a seance or whatever you do when a friend gets fired from their job. You joined a commie party? Yeah, I joined the RCA back in, like, December. Last year, I think. Let me think. What else? And then that's it! I've got a busy 2 days ahead of me, I got a busy night ahead of me, and then Friday I'm hoping to just take it easy, stay inside, sleep the entire day, maybe not cook anything, I'm not sure. What would Zeron say? I heard he's pretty good at speeches. Ugh. I think Zeron's the last guy I want to take advice from. With that being said, that is my week ahead of me. I would still like to do some writing to get the next video out eventually. I think I'll do that on Friday, maybe. I would still, I would love to get a schedule up. We'll see how that goes. And then I need to, I started making alcohol. I need to swill it, and then I need to degas it and stuff like that. I would like to get the other 5 gallons of alcohol that I had the intention of making up and running in time for a party next month I'd like to throw for some coworkers to try to get them in the union that I'm trying to help organize. And maybe even into the RCA. Busy week ahead of me. I got a busy week ahead of me, guys. Is what I'm saying. But that's not what this stream is for. This stream is to just chill out and get stuck in a time loop. The never ending. Alright, where were we gonna go? What were we gonna do? I don't really know because we don't have a quest. Now this is an interesting impasse. What was I meant to be doing last time we streamed this? I don't remember at all, actually. Do I need to go talk to Riley? I think I need to go talk to Riley. I'm supposed to do something. Am I supposed to I think I need to make a phone call? No. We don't have, like, a quest at all. We need to be doing something, but I don't know what. Oh, shit. What happened last time? I don't think I need to go this way, do I? We listened to the rest of the message. Maybe we do need to go talk to Riley. I'm not sure. Let's head back to the Kuiper Belt, hop in the car, and then... I don't think we can't get to Riley in time. Dude, should I... fake this out with the credits? It did. That was good stuff. That was good stuff, man. You're having a bad day today and couldn't stop crying, Alaska. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Guild mine the roadblock. Let's see if we can't make it to the motel. It'll be late at night, but maybe we could talk to, what's her face? We haven't picked up this call in a while. The screen simply reads unknown number. Yeah, it's been a while. Hey, Rudkus.
Hello, sir. My name is Percy Rugger.
Mr. Rugger.
But of course, Mr.
Nope. We didn't need to answer that call. Alright. Percy, we haven't needed to talk to Percy in forever. Oh yeah, we get here at 46. We only have 1 minute to do anything. Hey, what up, killer?
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
Can we talk about Dr. Fink a little bit?
We could, but I don't know if it's proper. You're his client, Mr. Harrow, and Dr. Fink is our guest.
It's our guest. Is it just me or is time dragging tonight? She takes a look at the clock as well, sighs, and bites her lip.
Please, Mr. Harrow, this has to stay between us. I don't want people to think I'm a tattletale.
You are, though, girl. You are.
So, what do you want to know?
Later, Prof. Have a good one, man. What does he do in his spare time? You know anything about his history?
Not really. It's not like we're ever hanging out, and so he casually talks about his life before.
I mean, maybe.
One thing I do know, he worked for Coral Destiny before they parted
You have a quick
ways,
question?
and he came
What's
to
up,
live
Spoonie?
here. Everybody thought it would only be a couple of months, but there you go.
Do you know why he left Coral Destiny?
No? Maybe he didn't want to work for a super capitalist neo-feudal corporation anymore. Best if you ask him. Or check online.
Wow. Chill. Chill, girl. Chill. You know Iron Lung? I do not. Are you talking about the Markiplier movie, Iron Lung? Are you talking about the video game, Iron Lung? What's he do in his spare time?
I have no idea, really. It's not like I spy on the man.
Yeah? Okay. So that's one of two things, or two of two things?
But I often see him from here, dragging
The movie
a chair
and the
out,
game.
just watching the sunset.
I know of
reading a
them.
book.
I have not seen the movie, and I don't know what it's about, and I have not played the game, and I don't really know what it's about.
Oh, sometimes late in the evening he does laundry here, and he's very particular about it, like which type of fabric softener he uses.
I should play it in live? No thanks. Has he been a guest for a long time?
Oh, yeah, forever, really. I think he's been here since, I want to say, 2025?
Couple of years in a motel room. I've been living like a rat, but this is... He's been, it's... Wow. Correct, you are still living like a rat. True. You want to know what it's about and what happened at the end because I know? Nah, I'm chill.
I don't know. Dr.
Joe
Fink
Fart?
looks
Joe Fart.
comfortable, and he always seemed like the sort of person who doesn't need a lot.
Does he have other clients?
As far as I know, yeah. Some folk come here from Bothwood, and a few even from smaller desert villages.
Whoa. Ministry of Public Happiness referral system.
All of them are sent, like you were, Mr. Harrow.
Okay, I'll just tell you what it's about. Alright, Spoonie. Alright, thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, it's the end of the world. Later, Riley. Okay, I cannot make it to the hotel at any time of day. There's no shot. We get to do one thing and that's it. Before we die. And make pretty much no progress. So, that's not cutting it. Like clockwork is, though. Oh, shit! I didn't know I got another willpower. You retreated to a cabin for peace, only to be held captive by the relentless ticking mechanism of a strange clock. Awaken. Time for another phone call, folks. Are you sure you don't want to know? That's up to you, man. Let's go. Move the branch, leave the car. Move the branch, leave the car. Alright. We gotta make a phone call. Doc! Hey, Doc! Yet again, it's time to deal with Dr. Fink's stress and confusion.
Yo, what in the Earth's name? What happened?
Nothing happened. You think I vanished, but I left. I even said goodbye, remember? Silence coils around the microphone, a wall of quiet that seems to block any words from passing through. Then, at last, he speaks. Mr. Harrow, forget it. Water under the bridge. Now I got a question for you. Well, we didn't really get to finish our session properly, and I always like to leave a bit of room for questions at the end. Given that our session ended not long ago, I suppose I could offer some brief answers now and leave the details for tomorrow. Listen, I need your help to understand a dream that's torturing me. I won't take no for an answer. Well then, Mr. Harrow, I can't offer no as an answer. Please share that troubling dream. Alright, Spoony, bye. Thanks for stopping in, man. Share the cuckoo clock dream. Whoa! And that's when I woke up. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm sleepy, man. I'm sleepy. Hope I can get through a game. Hang on, I gotta check my funny phone. I gotta check my funny phone. My old dirty phone is not worth checking right now, but my funny phone is. Hang on. I'm asking my coworker got an ice cube tray, and I'm asking if they're in funny shapes. We'll see if that's true or not. EP. Thank you for sharing that with me, Mr. Harrow. Here we go. The cabin, the rocking chair and the blanket, the fireplace, and obviously the strange cuckoo clock with the miniature worker, they all seem to be significant. Would you like to share your thoughts on any of them? The cabin was very calm, filled with the scent of pine. It was so nice. Being in a rocking chair made me sleepy, and the blanket was very soft. The flames in the fireplace were mesmerizing. It felt like they were pulling me in. The clock, it felt oppressive, like it was dictating my every move. And yet, at the same time, the way it works remained a mystery to you, didn't it? I couldn't understand the idea behind it, but on the other hand, it felt completely counterintuitive. I see. He takes a breath. Tell me, does the number 47, or was it 48, hold any significance to you? Yes, but I think it's a story better explored in our next session. No. And what about the miniature worker? Felt like I had to keep up with its rhythm, or I'd fall behind. That's who I need to be. A prisoner trapped by a machine whose purpose you cannot truly understand. It's quite telling, Mr. Harrow. Now let's touch upon other elements of your dream. The cabin was very calm, filled with the scent of pine. It was so nice. Ice cubes in the shape of 50 cents? Oh. The gangster rapper, or like 2 quarters? Or like JFK? No, JFK is $1. Who's on the 50 cent? The cabin could symbolize a desire for solitude, or a longing for a break from the stresses of daily life. Tell me, how did it feel being there? I mean, before you fixated on the clock. Tranquil. Now, on another level, the cabin may also symbolize your subconscious mind, your personal inner space. In this context, the feeling of contentment may indicate a need to pay a visit to that world. We'll get deeper into this kind of interpretation in the future. But let's move on to another symbol for now. Being in the rocking chair made me sleepy, and the blanket was very soft. Of course, comfort and relaxation, but the old rocking chair might also symbolize your longing for a return to the safety of childhood, and the blanket could represent a desire for emotional protection, or even a need to cover up and hide certain aspects of yourself. Could it be connected to a feeling of vulnerability? I'm arrogant. I don't think so. Well... He tilts his head left and right. It's just a thought to come back during our future sessions. Now, is there anything else about the dream that stands out? The flames in the fireplace were mesmerizing. It felt like they were pulling me in. And the clock's hand moved rapidly while you were hypnotized by the flames. What do you think it could mean? My vices and self-destructive behavior? Shiny but dangerous. Yes, that's a valid interpretation. But it might also symbolize inner desire, passions, or unresolved emotions. While these flames shouldn't be allowed to spread outside the fireplace, it's also important to keep them alive. It's a delicate balance. Do you often feel like you're trying to meet external expectations or deadlines that are beyond your control? Yeah, it's like I'm constantly racing against time. Yeah. I see. Dr. Fink's expression is thoughtful. This dream seems to be a reflection of an inner conflict, Mr. Harrow. On one hand, you desire tranquility and safety, and on the other hand, you're pressured by the demands and expectations of your external world. You're stuck in a cycle of trying to meet these demands, but you can neither truly understand their purpose nor find a way to escape them. but these external demands are real, and they come from responsibilities I have in my life. I see your point, Mr. Harrow. We'll explore this further in our next session. Understanding how to manage these external demands while maintaining your inner peace is crucial for your well-being. We have much to discuss. Goodbye, Doctor. That one didn't fucking help me at all, man. That one, oh, that didn't sound like nothing. That wasn't nearly as good as the other shit I was getting. Boo, boo, Doc, boo. I'm going to the K Ranch. You can't stop me. Fucking pick up that phone. No shot, man. Not picking that thing up. I got another signal? Frank was listening to the message broadcast from space by his partner, Judith Resnick. He had an email conversation about it with Alex K, who lives in the old ranch house you already visited. Riley has already heard Judy's message, but how? Maybe a good idea to ask around about her and her time spent working at Coral Destiny. That's what we need to do. I gotta go back and ask about Riley to people who have already, we don't need to be at the K Ranch. We gotta go back to the Kuiper Belt. So many complex words, your small brain hurts? No shot, man. That's all we do on this stream. We just read. I don't know what half the words mean anyway. You guys wouldn't happen to know anything about anything, would you? It doesn't look like it because I can't talk to you. There's only one person left to talk to, and that's God in heaven. To the old mine. I don't think I make this drive. No, I don't. I don't make this drive. I gotta do it again tomorrow. Fuck. Although they were playing some nice jazz at work today, so they were playing some really aggressive music at work today. I have no idea what was going on. Go, 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 Eugene, go. We want to go to the old mine, not the Kuiper Belt, not this time. Wait, did that say walk to the old mine? Oh, no. That's gonna take fucking forever, brother. Kuiper Belt's on the way, ain't it? Oh, there we go. No, pick up that fucking phone, dude. No, 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 no. None of that, none of that. You're in a time loop. I know, man. What do you mean? What do you mean you're in a time loop? Yeah, I checked my phone. Pray to God for him to make sense of this complex psychoanalyses. Only for him to hit you with the, what the fuck? When did the monkey evolve? What the fuck? My coworker said they just got hit twice at QFC. They might be dead. It's chill. We're in a time loop? We're in a time loop, brother. We're in a time loop. Yo! Look who it is, if it ain't the cripple. Ben, you and Riley were close. It's important we talk about her. He stares at you with empty eyes, glassy, like he's on the verge of bursting into tears. Hello, you there? About Riley. Probably shouldn't be saying Riley. Your efforts only lead to one thing, tears. He starts sobbing like he's been trying to hold back the flood. Maybe hearing Riley's name makes him cry. What a superpower! You hear a name and break down? Still, only one way to be sure about that kind of reasoning. What's wrong? Why are you crying? Was it because I mentioned Riley? What a dick, dude.
Riley, yeah. I saw her recently.
It lets out sounds like something between a laugh and a groan.
We talked like we hadn't in so long. It really moved me.
Why haven't you spoken for so long?
Never enough time. There was always pressing matters. Time just
Slips away. Ain't it funny how time slips away? The question stirs him again. He cries a bit, then settles down like he remembered something.
It gets easier here when I come to Dana.
Easier how?
She offers me a hand of salvation, makes my life better, or less dark. Yeah, it feels good at first, but then it all turns black and starts sinking deeper.
Sinking deeper. Could mean anything, from wrapping him in her experimental plants to washing him in the nutrient-rich waters. Yeah, man, maybe. Does it make it better or worse?
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, man, I get it. He goes silent, staring ahead, withdrawn, unreachable. Anyway, about Riley. His eyes fill with tears again, just the sound of her name stabs him like a knife. Rough. She's the one I need the one I need to ask about. Maybe I'll catch him when he's in better shape. You could try, but knowing your luck, he's gonna be doped up for all 47 minutes of this loop. At least the culprit is clear. The hand of salvation Dana keeps feeding him. Alright, just let him be. Oh my god, there's a lot going on over here. He's not gonna spill anything about Riley while he's in that state. Yeah, I figured. Hello, Jack. Sorry, I gotta check my phone again. It keeps going off. It went off like 6 times during that whole spiel. Alright, let's see, what's the deal? A burnout! The room is... oh god. Littered with empty coffee cups and remnants of half-devoured takeout food that could be carbon-dated to the second freelance epoch of your post-breakup life. Damn, got him. As the clock creeps towards 3 a.m., its beat is complemented by the soft hum of the laptop's fan and the feverish clatter of your fingers on the keyboard, forming a timeless techno anthem of focus and stress. Aided by the sole remaining working light bulb, the laptop screen is illuminated, this excuse of a home office in a cold, bluish hue. I'm in flow. Flow? You're in torrent and drowning, your sense of self and your personal life rapidly eroding under the pressure to perform. C'est la vie for freelancers. That's right, gotta keep on your grind. The keyboard is but an extension of your very being, an instrument of both creation and pressure and money. As you continue typing, trite phrases and sleep-deprived wordplay start emerging from the audible jungle of caffeine-driven keystrokes again. But alas, a notification pops up, followed immediately by another one, completely breaking your groove again. 2 new emails, competing for your attention. Open the one from the longtime client, the e-commerce giant GigaBazaar. The pretentious startup CEO's marked urgent. No, give me GigaBazaar. I love the GigaBazaar. As you open the email, you're confronted with a list of last-minute changes to the product descriptions for an upcoming sale named Health and Wellness Whirlwind. Of course, they need to be implemented immediately. The pressure mounts as you realize the high stakes of this assignment. GigaBazaar's success, and by extension your career, hinges on your ability to deliver. The mail thrusts you even deeper into a hopeless feeling of perpetual lateness, as if you're endlessly chasing the minutes, trying to keep up with a faceless rival that always seems one step ahead. There's no pause, no respite, for the world never stops demanding, never waits for you to catch up. The pressure is unbearable, and the fear of falling behind is a haunting specter that never truly disappears. You push forward, as if the finish line is within grasp, yet only an elusive desert horizon lies ahead forever beyond reach. Yeah, I know. Make sure Ben is not on drugs. Ben seems to be too high to help you with anything now, but he definitely knows something about Riley. Dana Peters is Ben's supplier, and she gave him the drugs during the 47 minutes of the loop. All you have to do is stop her from doing that. How the fuck do I do that when I get here at 8:45? There's no shot. Choose one that you shall get. Wipes of fiberglass or legs that static lasts. Choose one you shall receive, that one in which will not relieve. Wipes of fiberglass or legs with static lasts. Probably wipes of fiberglass. Legs with non-stop static would be awful. If I have wipes of fiberglass, I would, simply not wipe. Ben is trying to fill the bottomless pit of pain with drugs, and you know that feeling all too well. The emptiness deep inside, itching to be stuffed with meaning. Life yearning to be filled with purpose. Dr. Fink may be right. You are mistaking frantic motion for purpose. Running from the terrifying silence that might tell you who you are when you stop. Dr. Fink may be right. Oh, yeah. You should talk with him about this. That's the treadmill, brother. That's the treadmill. Dana! Oh, Dana! Why are you juicing, my bro? Would like to come in. Let's ignore the protocol together.
Always for breaking some rules. Screw Coral Destiny's protocols.
Let's enjoy breaking the rules together. Hey, you mind if I look at your computer real quick over your shoulder? Thanks, girl. You're the best. Calling it Dana's workstation feels like a gross oversimplification. Simplification. But the name works. You notice a lonely business card casually left next to, well, something sciencey that requires a PhD or two, just to name a few. The card, though, it's basically screaming, "Look at me!" So shift your focus from all that other stuff and take a closer look. What if she left it there on purpose to test the intruders? Sure, with all this priceless gear laying around, she was clearly angling to lure a wandering klepto with something as trivial as a piece of personalized cardboard. Alright, card time. Dr. Dana Peters, head of Food and Medicine Department, Coral Destiny. Underneath, a perfectly boring corporate-style email and phone number, definitely not personal. You're almost disappointed. Somehow, you cram this boring but oh-so-important info into your mind. Why? Why would I go and do that? You got her phone number and her email address. Good for you. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to call her, dude. Oh, to get her to stop doing the druggy drugs. The drug-a-lug-a-lugs.
Hiya! So sorry about that sterilization procedure, but it's necessary in a facility of this type.
No, I'm calling Dr. Fink first. That's way more important.
And don't you worry about the chemicals. They are all organic in origin.
Can you tell me anything about your coworker, Riley Anderson?
As of a couple of days ago, ex-coworker, mind you. I never collaborated with her professionally as my work is independent of most of the company. But personally, I'm sorry she decided to leave us.
Oh, she
Most
quit.
of Coral Destiny's employees truly believe the company pitch, and it makes them behave like a cult. Riley wasn't like that.
You don't know anything about her past here in Rue Valley?
I know little. She had a tragic life. Her father died before she was even born. Her mother died in an accident when Riley was 12 years old.
Interesting.
That would break most people, but not Riley. Tough as titanium nails, that one.
Oh.
What remained of her family contributed to keeping her sane, surely. Frank, an older brother, and the people that practically adopted both of them and gave them a home, the Flemings, Benjamin especially, he was like the dad Riley never had. The Flemings are the people who own the Rue Valley Motel, you know?
If that was my story, I would be batshit crazy. You wouldn't even be here, you weakling.
But, as I said, Riley is tough as nails. That's why she would be an amazing colonist. A pity, really.
What did Riley do at Coral Destiny?
She trained to be a colonist, which means everything. Kidding.
Kidding.
But not really. Every future Martian needs to be a jack of all trades, capable of filling almost any role temporarily or permanently. Every irreplaceable individual is a danger to the colony. Which means that Riley went through a variety of training courses, from comms to advanced first aid to mech engineering and robotics, basic hydroponics.
So the only time she could have heard a message from space was during comms training. Wouldn't want somebody who took a crash course to operate on me. Everybody is replaceable. Sounds cruel. The only time she could have heard a message from space was during comms training.
Yes? It's possible even afterwards. Every future colonist is on rotational duty in Star Command's comms center.
Fascinating.
But who do you think Riley heard? Aliens?
Message from Judy Resnick. Give her the look.
Unfortunately, the whole shift heard Resnick's last message before the guiding light exploded, before Judy went EVA. Must have been horrible for Riley. To hear what would become the last words of her friend without being able to respond, say goodbye.
Alright, she either doesn't know about the Judy message, or she's hiding it really well. That's it. Thanks very much.
No, thank you.
It's the end of
I
the
don't have many
fucking
chances to
world!
gossip with
I'm in a
somebody
tube! I'm in a tube at the end of the
everybody else around
world,
here.
brother! I'm in a tube at the end of the world! They fucking killed me in the tube! Oh. No! Alright, now we're in a truck at the beginning of the world. Move the branch, leave the car. We gotta make a couple of phone calls, lads. Let's make some phone calls. Call Doc. They're gonna let me call, what's her name? You know the drill by now. So well, in fact, that the moment the line clicks alive, you're already speaking. Hello, Dr. Fink, you don't need to worry. I didn't vanish. I just left in a hurry and you weren't paying attention. Everything's fine and dandy. I see. Glad we cleared that up. Now I've got a question for you, Doc. Sagil. Well, we didn't really get to finish our session properly, and I always like to leave a bit of room for questions at the end. Given that our session ended not long ago, I suppose I can offer some brief answers now and leave the details for tomorrow. Our session made me realize something about myself. Let me run it by you real quick. Alright, I'm listening. Dr. Fink, I think my behavior is partially driven by this fear that I'm completely unimportant. Invisible, even. Mr. Harrow, that's a very important insight. What made you start thinking this might be an issue? Just thinking what my life looked like over the last couple of years, my work-life balance, or rather, the complete imbalance, everything tilting toward work. Right, as if work is the only thing that exists, the only part of your life that really matters. Coming back to your insight about feeling unimportant, how do you think that ties into all this? I thought that working from dusk till dawn would eventually bring me something. Something like acceptance, visibility, victory. Acceptance, yes. Visibility. Others would finally notice me and how important I am. Being noticed becomes the proof of significance, but it's always in someone else's eyes, not your own, isn't it? What stands out to me is that your sense of significance seems to be measured entirely by other people's perception of you, and your work, not by your own. By overworking yourself, you tried to show everyone that your work, and by extension, you, matter. But in doing that, you burned yourself out of energy, out of happiness, out of everything. Basically, out of life. And instead of changing course, you doubled down, pouring even more effort into an already empty tank, burning through whatever was left at an even faster rate. Almost like a hamster on a running wheel, pardon the metaphor, and in the end, the wheel came off and slammed straight into you. No offense taken, I agree. You did what you honestly believed would work for you. Hindsight is always 20/20, as they say. It's easy for both of us to seem wise now, metaphorically or otherwise. To stay with the metaphors, naming the issue is like opening a suitcase. There's all kinds of dirty laundry and misplaced things stuffed in there, a lot to untangle and make sense of, so this is just the first step. I'm very familiar with the metaphorical suitcases, trust me. For now, let's just stay with the positive. You've admitted this to yourself and another person, and that alone is a big step. We'll return to this topic in our next session and work on healthier ways to address that fear. But for now, you should be proud of yourself. Please, take a moment to enjoy that, to be satisfied with yourself, and to start accepting that you are significant, a small piece of the universe in your own right. Can you give yourself that? A moment of validation that doesn't need to be earned or proven. I'm gonna try. Sometimes, that alone is enough. I got a willpower. Goodbye, Dr. Fink. Oh, what a good one. It's a good one. Gosh, a good one. Dr. Fink may be right. You are mistaking frantic motion for purpose, running from the terrifying silence that might tell you who you are when you stop. Alright, can I make this phone call? I can't. How do I get to them then? There's... Oh, I got her email. We gotta go to the Kuiper Belt. I got her email and her phone number. I got her phone number. I got a cute scientist girl's phone number. Look at me. Look at me. I might have to go to the Kuiper Belt and grab Frank's phone. And then shoot her an email. At the K Ranch, because it might be faster. I'm not quite sure, though. Anita, chill, girl. It's not that serious. I guess not. Let's grab his phone just in case. Check the email app. No, that's not gonna work for us. Fully charged, though. I got Frank's food. Alright. Hey, Ben, what's up, man?
Hey, welcome to Kuiper. I'm Travis, and you look like you could really use a drink.
You know about Riley Anderson?
Anderson.
He pauses for a second, brow creasing, lips shifting like he's powering through a deadlift.
Ah, Riley.
She's cool.
She's cool, super nice, and gives off that easygoing vibe. Oh, and a great tipper.
What's up with her and Coral Destiny, though?
Can't say for sure. Think she's with the space program or something. Her and a bunch of other jumpers were practically regulars here.
You threw up, Jerry? Dang, man. Ouch. Jumpers?
Because of the jumpsuits. Coined that one myself. I was hoping it'd catch on.
No, it's good.
Thanks, buddy. Anyways, they didn't look like your typical CD eggheads, so I just figured technicians or would-be
astronauts.
I mean, they could hold their liquor like dock workers, especially Riley. Trust me, I sling some serious stargaritas. But that thing? I kicked it up a notch. Mixed it just for them. I call it Nebula Nectar. Strictly off the record, menu, and the rules. Surely
they had some wild stories after a couple of those. Come on, you must have heard something.
Nope. Only that the drink proved tougher to beat than their Astro Sims. Took that as a compliment.
Alas, the guy's truly a professional, so you're probably not going to get much more out of him. Thanks. Thanks, man. You the best, girl. I can't get there in time, unless I can make a phone call. Which they won't let me for some reason, then I don't know. I shouldn't have gone to the roadblock. That one's on me. Fuck. I don't think there's gonna be anything at this roadblock. I could still sit on the bridge. Walk up to the edge and sit down. Wait and observe. Other than the monotonous hum of the creek to which you contributed your bodily fluids, nothing interesting happens. You still see the silhouette of the motel sign in the distance as you feel time pass. But what's that? You see Jason Burns, gasping for breath while riding a bicycle. Poor guy, he's in a hurry. You already know he'll get soaked before he even reaches the bar. And I guess we're getting up. I don't know what... I need to reset the day, because I fucked up. Go back to the Kuiper Belt. Fuck. Oh, man. I ate a cheese tonkatsu for lunch, and oh my god, dude, I have been craving water all day. We gotta go to the road. We gotta go to the mine first. We can't get there. We can't get there fast enough, though. Ready? Ready? Oh, and they won't let me make that phone call to whoever I needed to go to. To Dana. Even though I got her thing. Go to the old mine. That old mine. I will never pick up that phone. I shall never pick up that phone. See, it's 44. There's no way we get to him or he's not doped up. Ask Ben about Riley again. No point in talking to him about that or anything really while he's in this state of mind. What's the point in looking at that damn card?
Always for breaking some rules.
Always for breaking some rules. Some rules, more like. Hello, Dana.
Hiya! And don't you worry about the chemicals.
Listen,
they
whatever
are
you're
all
giving Ben, it's
organic
not
in
helping.
origin.
Quite the opposite, it's hurting him.
What nonsense is this? He's never complained about any side effects.
I'm telling you, it's devastating him emotionally.
This isn't about whether I believe you, it's about facts and evidence. So whatever you think is happening to Ben can't be real. Impossible.
Impossible. This isn't going anywhere. You'll need a different angle. Persuade Dana that the drug is harming Ben. Emotional check. Indifferent. Indeed. The only way forward is straight through. No circling around, no soft touches, lunge for the throat. Don't take my word for it. Go outside, you'll see what I mean.
What, right now?
That's right. There's hesitation in her gaze. Will she listen, or does she send you off with a gentle fuck off after a heartbeat? She nods.
If this is a joke, it's a poor one. And it won't end well for you.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? It's no different from before. Ben's unraveling. Only this time, Dana's here to witness it.
Ben, for fuck's sake.
Dana. Oh, hey. Really, it's nothing. I'm just all over the place.
All over the place? Ben, you look like you're drowning in your own sorrow. Why didn't you tell me this was happening to you? What made you think keeping quiet was a good idea?
Your mom, Dana. Your mom.
I just didn't want to bother you. Didn't want to be a burden on anyone.
I don't want to be a burden on anyone. His voice collapses into sobs, as if the dam finally gave
No,
way.
Ben, we can't let this go. As soon as you pull yourself together, we'll sit down and sort this out. For good.
She wheels around to face you, her expression sharp with realization.
Thank you for making me step outside. I have to help him. Not just now, but once he comes back to himself.
Her words won't help you reach him this loop, but it's encouraging. She's ready to deny him the drugs if you can't prove what it does to him. A classic 1-2 punch. First, you'll need to record Ben's condition and send it to Dana. Second, she needs to speak to him before he uses it again. I need to find her contact info first. How am I supposed to keep the video safe from the loop reset? What was once a minor irritation is now a serious obstacle. The reset changes everything. That being said, Frank's phone doesn't reset. You just need to check what state it's in. Battery seems fine, though. There, you've solved at least one thing already. Gather some hard loop-resistant evidence that will surely show her what these drugs are actually going to do to the poor man. Check Frank's phone. You need a decent battery level and enough free space. The edges of the phone are worn and bruised like cobwebs. The cracks on the screen have been there for a while. See if Frank's junk phone can record videos. It takes a while for the camera app to boot up, and you automatically switch to video mode. It works, but the quality won't be great. Old phone, old lens. However, the recording icon is grayed out, a classic sign that the memory's full. Something has to be cleared first, which means deleting files from the phone. The biggest ones are usually photos and videos. Check the photo gallery. It's crammed with files like no one's touched them in years. Doesn't really matter what you delete, they're just the memories of a dead man anyway. Still, this phone doesn't reset. Once you delete something, it's gone for good. Fucked up choices are in front of you, so which pile do you want to start cutting into? Delete a video? There's plenty of those, you'll have to choose one. Last video. Oldest video, random video. Oh, random video. You scroll aimlessly through the list and stop one by one, pure chance the thumbnail shows Judy, dated April 2025. If I can't save it, I could try to remember it. The video opens at sunset. Somewhere along the main road, you can see the asphalt stretching behind
Hey,
Judy.
Don't waste time filming me. You'll be staring at me on screens for months to come.
I just want to capture the moment. Give me a second.
He pans the camera in a clumsy circle, and you realize they're standing at the overlook near the roadblock. Great shots, Frank. Just great. My head is not spinning at all. I know that place. Of course you do. You fell off a cliff here. A memory you'd rather erase if you could.
Today is April 20th, the day before my wife.
Goes to space.
A historic moment for me. Everything else is just no.
Oh, this is the day she goes into space. Good God, dude.
Enough of that. Come kiss me while you still can.
Aw. The camera slips out of focus, catching only the backs of their heads as they lock into a fierce embrace. Heard more than seen. Judy looks happy, unafraid. Frank, on the other hand, looks happy, in love, oblivious to the future that is coming for him, or both of them. Who could have predicted the guiding light incident? You don't prepare for tragedy, it blindsides you. Now their unknowing bliss is in your hands, about to be reduced to oblivion. Goodbye, Judy. Goodbye, Frank. The circle spins, then the message appears, video deleted. You need more space. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Another video? So what's the next video you're gonna erase? The last video. You arrange the list of files by date, and on the top is a recording from January 2027. The thumbnail looks almost pitch black. Now this could be interesting. The screen flickers to life. An empty desert at night. A starry sky crowns the frame, while the low chorus of desert sounds hum in the background. Almost nothing can be seen, except for the faint glow of a flame, burning just beyond the edge of view. A voice hums off camera, carrying the familiar tune of Happy Birthday. That is one somber birthday party. The camera tilts. A small cake with a single candle flickers on the hood of Frank's pickup. Happy birthday, dear Judy. This is kind of creepy. Happy birthday to you. I made a wish for you, to come back to me by your next birthday. Sweet dreams, my love. He blows out the candle. Darkness swallows the frame, broken only by starlight above the desert. The recording ends. There's proof of Frank's unraveling, clinging to Judy's ghost, refusing to admit she's gone. It's grief, pure and simple. A dark moment in one man's life, captured, preserved, and now left in your hands to be erased. Consign it to the virtual void. Delete the video. Oh god, dude! After a short pause, the file is gone. Another candle snuffed out. A solid chunk of memory is freed, but not enough. More has to disappear. Forever. How about some photos? There's a mountain of them. Which pile of memories do you think deserves the axe first? The memes and shared photos, clearly. Like most people, he never bothered to turn off autosave for media. Years later, his phone is crammed with junk. The circle spins as the phone churns in the background and then gone. All of it. There were probably some good memes in there. A small sacrifice in the grand scheme. Better to die as a good meme than linger long enough to become a mockery of itself. Still, this only freed up a sliver of space. You're gonna have to delete some more. The phone's almost ready for recording. A little more room, just in case. More photos. Newer photos. Judy is prominent in most of them, then Frank and Judy together over and over again. So many that they blur together, like two colorful candy on a shelf. One stands out, though, a group shot with Riley, Judy, and Frank. Beautiful in its simplicity. I'm gonna keep this one. One photo won't make a difference. Not here, not now. That should do it. So you've deleted a number of memories. Last moments of Judy and Frank, weird Frank celebration of Judy's birthday, a shit ton of old memes, Judy and her photos. Last moments of Judy and Frank. Now that memory joined both of them in nothingness. They can linger there for all eternity. Weird Frank's celebration of Judy's birthday. Disturbing, pathetic, tragic. Take your pick. You can't really judge him for it. Though, grief isn't rational. A shit ton of old memes. No, dude. No. Funny, isn't it? How even junk like that sparks hesitation. Proof that everything on this phone is wired to make you want to keep it. And Judy and her photos. Pretty, harmless, sentimental, which makes erasing them feel worse somehow. They're all gone, unless Frank shared them with someone, and knowing him, he probably didn't. So, how do you feel about it? I would have avoided it if I could. Anyone would, but the truth is, you didn't. You chose necessity over mercy. That choice is yours now, whether you like it or not. Be that as it may, the phone is ready to record. Fucking God, dude. Brutal. Frank's phone is ready. Lights, camera, action. Alright, Frank. Give us a good sob. Ask Ben about Riley again. Fuck. Ooh, don't skip me. I need this video. You need the perfect spot, close enough to capture everything, but hidden well enough that Ben won't see you. That old elevator looks like the perfect hiding place. Oh shit, dude. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna get in the elevator. I was like, we're about to get the descent ending, brother. Excuse me. Perfect. Traffic being stopped by the roadblock works in your favor, too. No one passing to ruin the shot. You're set. The angle's solid, you won't need much zoom. With any luck, sound will come through as well. Just in time. He buries his head in his hands and starts to cry. It's action time! Oh god, this is fucking miserable, dude! This is so bad. Ben starts to cry harder, his body trembling, sounds spill from him. Something between weeping, moaning, and a jagged laugh. No man in a sane state of mind would ever let out such a noise. His misery bursts like a broken dam. Black waters of pain and fear flooding the ground around him, even through the lens, you can feel it seeping towards you. That drug is giving him a really bad trip. He's having a really rough time. He was likely at the very edge of his strength, barely coping, and now, this is it, the breaking point. He pauses for a moment, drawing in a deep breath and holding it, almost as if he's wrestled the storm back under control. But then it breaks through again. The sobbing returns, his head shaking, body trembling. Perhaps something set him off, and he simply couldn't bear the weight anymore. He just snapped. Sounds like the divorce finally hit him. It happened a while ago, but you know how it is. Some things take their time before they punch you in the gut. Just like that, sobbing, shaking, and then flat on his back, arms crossed over his chest, unnaturally still. What an ending to this mess. The drug meant for outer space slams into him like a comet, burning everything out. At least for now. That's enough. Anyone with eyes can see that what's happening here. Record a little longer. Maybe something interesting will happen. No, dude! He just lies there, motionless, but breathing. Eventually, a strangled cry slips out, half dream, half despair, and then silence again. He's asleep, or close enough. Oh god. We have that video on Frank's phone. Forever now, brother. Put the phones away, kids. Put the phones away. This is grossly embarrassing. When the time is right and you have the Wi-Fi, you can send it to Dana. Alright. End the world. End the fucking world. It's you and me. It's you and me, bud. It's you and me. Good god, man. Well, this is the first time we're going to talk to Ben when he's sober. You got the video, you got the email, and now all you have to do is press that send button, but don't forget to do it before she gives the drugs to Ben. Sure, man. Sure, man. Whatever you say, man. Sure, man. Sure, man. Whatever, man. To the Kuiper Belt. Not the K Ranch. To the Kuiper Belt. They got Wi-Fi at the Kuiper Belt, brother. Where else am I gonna go? Where else should I be? We still haven't interacted much with Jason Burns. He seems like the central part of what's going on here. He seems like the late game material. Alright, let's shoot this thing through. Email Ben's video to Dana. You open Frank's email account and start a new message. As you type her address, it autofills already, saved in his contacts. Figures, small town, everybody knows everybody. Maybe Frank was also a customer of Dana's products. He didn't strike you as the type, but again, Rue Valley is full of surprises. Attach the file to the email. You tap the paperclip icon in the corner and select a video. A moment later, the file sits there, loaded, ready to send off. The cursor blinks in the subject line, waiting. You won't believe what's happening here. Check the video. Ben is not okay. Details about what you did to him attached. Concerned about Ben. Simple, clean. If only your life were the same. Maybe add a short message to the body? Fuck it, leave it as it is. The video speaks for itself. Indeed, I should explain the circumstances in detail. Leave it as it is. The video speaks for itself. No polish, no preamble. Just the raw truth waiting in the attachment. It's gone, for better or worse. Hamburger. The phone pings, probably Dana's reply. That was fast.
Frank, are you alright? You sound off. Not like yourself. I just hope Ben hasn't shared anything with you.
Nah, man, Ben's about to kill himself too, man.
Anyway, I had no idea about these side effects. He always seemed fine and never said a word about it. I'll definitely have a talk with him as soon as he shows up. Thanks again. I'd hate to see him suffer, let alone be part of the reason why. See you around.
Now all that's left is to head to hydroponics and see what your actions have set in motion. Off to the farm, folks! Not the K Ranch. Oh, that was quick. Here sits a man dazed and confused. Like he expected to dive into blissful stupor but got a lecture instead. A big one. Ben, we gotta talk about Riley.
Riley? Yeah, sure, just, hold on a minute. Who are you exactly?
Who are you exactly? Your gambit worked. He sounds and acts like a normal person now, not like a man 1 foot hovering over an endless bit of sorrow. Which means it's improvisation time if you want him to open up and spill the proverbial beans. Ah, fuck. I'm Eugene. I'm a big fan of Coral Destiny, probably the biggest there is. UB Pursuer, Ministry of Public Happiness. I'm here on official government business. Dr. Nightingale, a colleague of Dr. Fink. I work for Coral Destiny. Dr. Nightingale.
Pleasure to meet you, Dr. Nightingale. I'm Benjamin Fleming, the motel's owner and family to Riley, in a way.
In a way.
So how can I help you, Dr. Nightingale? What's this about exactly?
I'm tasked with doing a psychological evaluation of Miss Anderson. Part of it involves interviews with her family members. I'm conducting an exit interview. Talking to family members is standard procedure, you see. Interviews with family members.
Alright, it's just that I'm not sure how I can help you in this
evaluation. Do I like rabbit eggs? Are you talking about, like, Cadbury's? They're okay. The cream inside the chocolate is a little too much, though. It's very strong stuff.
Especially now that she quit her job there, so I'm not sure it makes any sense to talk about it.
Alright, well... Did Riley specify her reason for leaving Coral Destiny?
She didn't get into the details much, only that something's been bothering her for a long time, and now she's decided to cut off what's not working.
Damn.
Surely in your role, you probably knew this already.
Well, when did you last talk to her?
A few days back, she showed up at the motel out of nowhere. No call or warning. I was glad to see her. Made her some coffee, poured her some numb night.
Numb night. How's the weather? It was pretty clear today. I wonder if it'll rain tomorrow during the parade. I hadn't considered it. That'd be funny. Though, Wouldn't stop the Seattleites. That's all there is to do in Seattle is get wet.
Over small talk and a couple of toasts, she told me 2 things. She quit her job, and she was leaving Rue Valley for good. 2 big shocks back
to back. There's a quiver in his tone, the sadness pushing through, though he forces himself to continue.
There was also a 3rd thing. That one shook me more than anything else.
You're killing me with the build-up. Spill the goodies. Your impatience unsettles him, like he's suddenly aware he's been narrating instead of just talking.
She asked about her brother Frank, how he'd been and what he's doing. Little things like that.
That's all? I was expecting more drama, but fine, I'll buy it. Why is that such a big surprise?
You see, Riley and Frank had a fight a while ago and haven't exactly been on speaking terms since.
The cold has finally passed for you, Cherry? Ugh. The cold came back here for a couple of days. I'm not sure when it's going to start warming up again. I know spring is next month, but last week it was like 61 here in Seattle, and I was like, that's too hot. Way too hot. And then it dipped back down into the 40s. And I was like, all right, I could chill with some 40s.
I never understood it. If anyone had been through hell and high water together, it was them. But the fight was so bitter, it drove
Miss it
me
already?
apart.
Me too. Me too.
So Riley never mentioned Frank for years. This is why I was so stunned. Apologies. I've probably overwhelmed you with family drama, which has nothing to do with your evaluation.
Please continue. Every detail might matter.
We spoke a bit about Frank, then she handed me money for him. A serious amount in case he
Whoa.
should ever need it.
What the heck? You see the thought spark in his eyes. He hurries to clarify before you can ask.
And no, I don't keep it on me. It's in a safe place. A bank, naturally.
Naturally.
She asked me to encourage Frank to seek help.
Why is he
again.
doubling?
Go back to Dr. Fink, your colleague.
Why would you double like that? I can think of better experts. That's an excellent idea. I fully support it.
Glad to hear you say that. I like him. He seems like a genuinely good man. Riley was adamant. Frank has to talk about Judy's death. You know, that guiding light accident.
It shows she still cares about his well-being.
She never stopped. But they're Andersons. Proud, stubborn, hard as stone. Just like their mother. In any case, she said she would leave something of importance concerning Judy with Dr. Fink, but she didn't go into details.
No details, folks. Whatever she gave him, Fink still holds it. You'll have to get it from him. Right now, it's the only lead you've got, making it the best lead.
I just realized I'm swamping you with family stories. You don't even know everyone I'm talking about. And maybe none of this is relevant.
Don't worry about it. But let me ask, why didn't she meet Frank herself?
I think she was afraid of what would happen if she faced him, that another fight would break out. Riley probably wanted to make sure he'd get the money and that special something, especially since she's leaving Rue Valley for good.
Damn.
Shit, I just remembered she's leaving today. This is her last day here. I just hope she saw Frank to say goodbye.
Yikes. Yikes, dude. I spoke with her earlier, and I think she hasn't found him yet.
That's rough. I really hope she manages to track him down. It'd be a pity if she failed.
Yeah.
I can only hope that what I shared proved helpful to you, that you gained something from it.
The information you've given me will be invaluable for my evaluation. Thank you. Next step is clear. Wait for the reset, then head to Fink. I'm not gonna make that phone call? I can't make it in time, brother. You finally managed to extract the info from the old man. You learned from Ben that Riley left something important with Dr. Fink and told him to give it to Frank when he gets better. Riley left something for Frank, at Dr. Fink. Riley has already heard Judy's message before Frank. I guess it's the end of the world. Time to die in our car. In your fancy sports car. In your fancy sports car. What? Move the branch. Leave the car. Doink. Donk. Alright, now here's the rub. How do I get to Riley? Or how do I get to... She left something for Frank at Dr. Fink's. Alright, well that's... This is gonna be tough, because I don't particularly know what to do about this. We gotta go to the Kuiper Belt, grab the car, then get back to the motel, but that puts me at 46. I was thinking we'd grab a key card and sneak in, but the lightning bolt might unlock the door for us. Maybe? I don't know, actually. This is gonna be rough. This is not something I don't think I can puzzle out. I think this is something that's just gonna naturally happen. I'm gonna need to borrow Ben's bike. When he gets to the railroad, we're gonna throw a rock at him and knock him off his bike so we can get to the motel faster. I'm not picking up that fucking phone call, man. See? The power's out. We gotta go. Knock on the Fink's door several times. Okay, I guess we're just talking. After a bated breath, you hear the muffled sound of the bathroom door opening, followed by shuffling feet.
What in the Earth's name? What happened?
Alright, Dr. Fink is rattled because you vanished from on him this loop, and every other loop since you started appearing in Frank's pickup. Just play along. He'll accept the impossible. Don't overdo it. Time's running out. Stay silent, let him talk.
You just vanished. Right in front of me. One moment you were there, the next I was talking to empty air. I tore the office apart, looked under the couch, in the bathroom. I thought I was hallucinating. Depersonalization, psychotic break, something. Anything.
Anything.
I even asked Robin if you ever arrived at the motel, if she has seen you at all.
I left in a rush. I'm that fast. You were not hallucinating. We had a session, and now here I am in the flesh.
That's a relief, in a way. But the mystery of your disappearance from our session still remains.
He shakes his head, as though trying to reboot his brain, scrambling to reconcile the contradictory facts swarming inside him.
Perhaps it's best to accept the simplest solution. I must have failed to notice your unexpected departure. Without a proper goodbye, I might add.
Sorry, brother. This is how he survives. Shrink the impossible into something mundane. Hallucination too heavy? Call it not paying attention instead.
In any case,
Damn.
that leaves another matter. You're here now. But our session ended long ago, and not in a proper way. So, I'm not sure how to proceed.
Never mind the session. Riley left something for Frank with you. I need it.
Riley? Frank? How do you even know about them? Are you friends? That would be a serious conflict of interest for our therapy.
How do you know about them? Time is running out. The horizon will soon be lit by a fiery sky, advancing like a tide of ruin that will consume everything. I have time to explain. Please just listen. Give it to me. It's a long story. Just trust me, please. He studies you carefully, searching you for the truth behind your request. You'll have to give him something. I know you mean well. You want what's best for both Frank and Riley. He doesn't resist this truth, just continues to listen. Riley wanted you to help Frank. She even left money with Ben to pay for his therapy, among other things. Frank can't face his demons alone. That's why Riley wanted Frank to continue his sessions with you.
Yes. She did place her trust in me. Riley believed I could reach him. This time for real. She left me that thing. Said it might help me reach Frank. But also help me if the past still troubles me.
Isn't that trouble called the Guiding Light mission? Is that trouble related to you leaving Coral Destiny? He closes his eyes for a second and takes a deep breath that continues, semblance of composure regained.
Yes. I made a grave error. And someone close to Frank and Riley paid the price. That's why I couldn't bring myself to listen to the things she left me. I wasn't ready to tear the scab from that wound.
This is almost gone. Time is almost gone. Give me whatever Riley left. I may find closure for Frank, for her, maybe even for all of us. Behind his eyes, you can sense a struggle, whether to trust you, a complete stranger, with the ending of his story, or clutch it tight and lose it forever. Your extended hand trembles from exertion or expectation. Doesn't matter. The moment stretches on, endless, destined only to be broken by the burning horizon. Then he slips something from his pocket and presses it into your palm. Small, light, a ball-shaped USB stick. Finally!
I put my faith in you, Mr. Harrow. Please,
Don't betray it.
don't betray it.
The northern sky begins to smolder, red and yellow bleeding into the horizon. You clutch the USB stick tight against your chest like it's a beating heart of its own. Your mind is a hive of question. What's on the stick? How will you open it? What if it's protected by a password? But most important of all, what if it resets? A million buzzing thoughts swarm your skull that you nearly forget. Fink is still there, glass is glowing, eyebrows like a storm cloud. Both of you are silent, washed in burning light, as the horizon swallows itself, each lost in his own thoughts and the world's end. Then he breaks it with a familiar yet inescapable question.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yes, Doctor. Until the end. It's you and me, Doc. It's you and me. It's you and me, Doc! The explosion, the blaze, the roar, the world ends again, with you on your way back to Frank's car, but not empty-handed, hopefully. This time, you carry something, maybe the final piece of the puzzle. Oh shit, we might actually end the game this stream, Cherry. You might be right. Quick, check your pockets. Is it still there? I know it is. You probably know what's on it, right? Yeah. Will you play it? Yeah.
But the worst issue of all in my predicament is that I just can't be sure if anything else is damaged. The Overwatch protection is having a bit of a fit. It intermittently reports malfunctions on various systems, including those I know are working, like life support or the power grid.
Judy. That's Judy. Stop fucking everything, buddy. That's Judy.
And they all thought I was crazy, but I heard her. I heard her then, just as clear as I'm hearing her now.
They can go fuck themselves. Here's our proof that you're not crazy.
Then sometimes it reports the 2 damaged solar panels are operating at peak 98% efficiency, though I see their shattered frames through the viewport. I even thought about permanently shutting down the Overwatch when I got my hopes up, reporting it fixed the long-range comms where it were as dead as ever. I'm not sure if this is a legacy problem with the fault protection system, or the mainframe got damaged in the blast.
Imagine if this idiotic machine did what it was supposed to, and fixed the long-range comms. Imagine!
I would be talking to Judy right now.
I pondered an exploratory EVA to determine the extent of the damage done to the lander, but the brutal truth is, I can't risk opening the airlock and losing any of the precious little oxygen reserves I have left. I have a cache of oxygen candles, yes, but I need to keep them for unforeseen emergencies.
Oh, no. One close encounter with the Void is one far too many.
My top priority right now is to find a sustainable way to generate oxygen. Water electrolysis, powered by my own urine, comes to mind, but I'll have to think of a way to extract clean and sterile water from it. This will take power. A lot of power. I'll end here, since I don't want to dip into my fuel reserves. More than I will have to.
Whatever it takes to survive, love. Whatever. That's what I did.
Guiding light, mission log, day 3. Commander Resnick speaking. This will be my last official report.
What? No! Judy, what happened?
Well, that was dramatic. I made a decision to continue recording, but this will become both my personal log and the record of my journey. A space to keep track of my resources, my thoughts, and my plans.
Oh.
Hopefully, when I land back home, I'll tell you my tale in person, so this will become a relic for the history books. Just in case, I'll load every message into the short-range auto transmitter. This was a short message.
We'll have that long. Long talk soon, my love.
Guiding light, day 9, Commander Resnick's log. The sunlight is plentiful, for now, so I've decided to drain some more kilowatts from my power reserves and record. If only engineering crammed more batteries into this lander. I've already made written list upon list, prepared a number of paper blueprints for all of my projects, but just speaking helps me get my thoughts in order. It's strange. Dr. Fink correctly predicted a future when he warned the mission team about an intense desire to hear human speech during our long isolation. But I doubt he ever thought about a situation as dire as mine, so just hearing the din of my own voice in this tin can fills me with a strange sense of warmth. But back to business, Star Command.
The sound of your voice fills me with warmth, Judy.
I did an inventory of all my available resources. Food and water is aplenty, as the lander was supposed to serve as a temporary base for Rose, Mark, and me during our planet-side operation. It's your standard, bland astronaut fare, sure, but it was supposed to feed 3 people, so with proper rationing, maybe a bit of fasting, I won't starve to death. Hopefully.
Don't even think about death. Don't even mention dying.
Oxygen is an entirely different beast. We were never meant to spend so much time in the lander, so I have only 30 kilos of stored oxygen, and that will last me approximately a month. Or I should say 21 more days to go. And my stores of water are not that plentiful either, so I'll definitely have to resort to urine recycling for oxygen regeneration. I've already planned the jury-rigged water electrolysis system and scavenged for parts. Unfortunately, one of the solar batteries had to be sacrificed for the cause and turned into a power source. My last and deepest concern is my fuel reserve. It is currently at 87%, which is my fault, really. Once I was in the lander, I activated the thrusters to get away from the wreckage of guiding light as soon as possible. I might have panicked and burned for too long. Might have. Hopefully, this mistake won't come back to bite me in the ass. Preliminary calculations state there should be plenty for all the systems I'm building, maintaining life support, and the burn that will get me back to Earth.
Your fuel calculations match up with this.
That's all I have for now. So much to do. Guiding light, mission log, day 31, Commander Resnick recording. Nothing quite like that first breath of freshly generated oxygen. I am happy to announce that my water electrolysis system is fully operational. I'm so happy. I wanted to give it a grand opening with the ribbon cutting ceremony, but I'm all out of ribbons.
That's our girl. There's nothing you can't achieve. Nothing.
The only downside is that the whole process takes so much time, from urine collection, water recovery, sterilization of equipment, then running the electrolyzer. Though I have a feeling it will get much better once I have more time to improve my protocols. Speaking of, I feel I need to pass water now, and I can't afford to waste a drop, so signing off.
Oof. Oof. He caught the signal at 8 p.m. Back then, there was no loop. Just when you heard that clock for the very first time. When it was all about the therapy, the incident, the motivation, and the status effects. Let's keep listening.
Guiding light, mission log, day 52. Happy to report I'm still alive, though honestly, my steady diet of protein curry, pea stew, and oat and berry paste has seriously made me contemplate taking my own life.
You heard this part already. It won't be easier the second time around. Fast forward to the part where the interference starts.
Mission log, day 188. It's so hard to sleep without the pills
Hey, Spider.
pulling you into the void. I just lie strapped in my zero-G hammock and stare at the ceiling, my mind working on overdrive.
Hurry up! Don't want to lose Judy's signal.
Every night, yes, I made air quotes, Sumi, is a struggle. But I'm getting there. At least I don't have to wade through a jumble of thoughts anymore. I'm tired, but I am awake. Truly awake.
Now where in the holy fuck have you left that battery, buddy?
And I have a plan now. A way out of this shit. During one of those ceiling staring sessions, I came up with a solution for how to fix my trajectory.
Could be this thing could be anywhere, man. Check the backpack. Nothing else
Hurry.
here. There, the chest of drawers.
Nope. Where is that spare battery? It's useless. There's no spare battery here, you dimwit. We're just wasting time.
Yes, it's super risky, but let's face it, I'm at such a point that I might as well bet it all on red. If I don't, everything will stay the same forever. I just need to do the math, build a model. It will work. It must. Judy out.
Fucking hell. Beat your stupid head with closed fist.
Alex has radio equipment. You did beat some sense into yourself.
To the K Ranch, now.
Day 224. Here's a little bit of analysis after the fact. I contemplated a triangle. Trajectory, remaining fuel reserves, required fuel for the burn. No matter how I spun it, no matter how much I twisted it, that triangle always stayed the same.
God damn it. Crank the engine until it turns over.
With it, the conclusion. Insufficient fuel for trajectory-altering burn. Unable to adjust vector of approach for planetfall.
Look at scrawny loser staring at you. Like you've hit his fucking transform.
Oh no, not me, not Eugene. What a dick.
Come on, start, you piece of shit.
You're back in that moment when you saw Frank, the reckless driver, for the first time ever. Your mind recoils from even scratching the surface of how all of this is possible. Best not to dwell on that, but act now, and try to stop this endless prison of repetition. We gotta go, Eugene. Move your ass, dude. Break the cycle. It all started with Frank. It might end if you stop him. A simple willpower check is all I need. We gotta go, Eugene. We gotta go, man. We gotta go. You watched him go and said nothing, but now's your chance to change. Listen, Frank, you have to get out of that car right now. Too little, too fucking late. Only one option remains, you gotta follow him. Run down the stairs, enter your car.
Outside of that triangle, to push the calculations to my favor, literally.
You have to make him stop somehow. I've also loved and lost. I know how it feels when a partner leaves you, when they rip your heart out. Frank, just because Judy's not part of your life anymore, it doesn't mean that you're less, that you're a worthless shit.
Who the fuck are you? You don't know shit about me.
I donned my EVA suit and ventured outside of the airlock, oxygen loss be damned. Using my jetpack and additional fuel I made myself with the water electrolysis system, I was able to create just enough pressure to alter my trajectory and make sure the fuel required for the burn will be sufficient.
Everybody laughed at you, maybe spat at you behind your back. I know how it feels to be less than a worm, but Frank, it's not worth dying for. I know nobody believed you about Judy's message and that made you furious, but you gotta stop. This is not the way. I guess you feel so full of yourself now that you have the proof that you looked for so long, but slow down! It's not worth dying for, Frank.
Stop yapping and let me listen to Judy, you fucker.
And when I was about to re-enter the lander, I noticed something that I've yet to make peace with. One of the fuel injector pipes, that radical new Coral Destiny innovation, is damaged, showing signs of previous leaks. The damage might have been caused by the explosion, or the material was never meant for spaceflight. I don't know.
You have to live so Judy can live through you. Stop! Frank, you bastard!
Fuck you, you scrawny loser. She's not dead.
But now, I do know the reason why I was spending so much more fuel during our previous burns. Seeing that was a gut punch. If only I went outside earlier to assess the damage, I could have maybe... No, use crying over spilled milk or fuel.
Oh shit, dude, oh shit.
I've patched up the rupture as much as I could have, just to make sure it doesn't expand and cost me even more fuel. I returned to the lander, performed the burn. The result, that triangle was shattered. My new trajectory is stable, but how do I feel about that? I've sacrificed so many resources to do this. Too much, maybe.
This is the end of the road, Frank. Come to your senses.
Shut up.
Day 226. Guiding Light mission. Judith Resnick speaking. I've decided to do this now, while I'm still mindful, composed. While life support still has enough resources to operate. Though I can't change them now, I've started questioning my own decisions. But I keep telling myself that whatever I did or didn't do, an end would come. This way, I got to choose that end. It will come on my own terms.
Fucking roadblock. Fucking Coral Destiny. I have to get to Alex before the battery runs out.
Oh shit, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Dead, brother. Dead. No, dude. Oh, he's so dead, man. Following Frank down that cliff is the only way out of here. Ready to crash and burn? A leap of faith. You've come this far, what's one more fall off a cliff? This time surrounded by a couple of tons of steel and plastic. The only way to stop Frank is to follow him. Yes, even into certain pain, pedal to the metal. Yeah, hell yeah, what a curve, dude, what a curve. This is it. You know that the pain is almost certain, but you're willing to risk it to fulfill your goals. That's a leap of faith. Wow, can't wait to see what I'll break this time. I can do this! Start hyperventilating with drive on, scream to vent the pressure and drive off the cliff. I don't need to summon courage, I'm not afraid. Wow, can't wait to see what I'll break this time. Follow Frank ironically. You've awoken to a world of hurt, not even sure where your body begins and the pain ends. I'm alive. Pull your face and hand from the airbag. Judy's words reach you like a distant lighthouse that barely penetrates a veil of
Star
fog.
Command. You will receive all of my messages through the short-range auto transmitter. I have some personal requests. Please make sure that the following people will hear my words.
There are multiple spots of searing pain all over your body. Touch your nose. Why is my neck so stiff? Ribs are killing me. Hopefully they are not. There's no bubbling when you breathe, so they didn't puncture your lung. What you feel is just broken ribs. Just. Touch your nose. Your hand recoils from the pain, flesh, but not before it touches mangled skin, shattered bone, and crusted blood. Those searing spots of hurt spread like cancer, becoming your whole being. The sheer intensity threatens to flood over you. Your whole being reels away from the horrid existence, luring you deeper into the subconscious, or rather out of this reality. Anything, just not to endure any pain longer. I got a living bruise, dude. Reds, blues, purples, your body is a painting made of flesh, and you feel every brushstroke. Pain overwhelming. A whole existence reduced to one experience, pain, and one desire to turn off your senses. Bite the pain. You must suppress the flood of pain threatening to overwhelm you, and see what's happened to Frank. I know what's happened, brother. Get to Frank, bruised flesh and broken bones. Can't fucking stop you now. I will not let the pain win. I will stay here and finish this. Get up and find Frank.
For my friends, Jake, Kirka, Riley, Jean, I'll be brief like I usually am. I love you, you bastards. You better get to Mars and drink to my health, or else.
There he is. Is he still alive? Oh, I love this. Bite the pain, break the cycle, leap of faith. So true. Frank, you can't die yet, brother. He certainly feels dead, like a lump of inanimate flesh.
To my parents, Mom, Dad, countless times I've imagined your smiles when Guiding Light was launched. How proud you'd be.
Frank suddenly cries out in pain, his whole body shuddering. He's alive, but still not conscious. Wake up, Frank! You have to hear this. It's Judy. You don't have time to be unconscious. Like a thunderbolt, Frank opens his eyes and glares right into yours.
You...
Countless times I've tormented myself with your faces when you learned that the ship was lost with all crew. Now, at least you get a better epilogue than that.
It's Judy, Frank. Listen. He looks at a specific point in the empty air.
You're here.
I can't imagine your pain, your sorrow. I know this is not what you imagined for me, but this is what I can do, what I want. Out of the worst, I've extracted the very possible best, just like you taught me. I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. Frank, my love. I'm sorry. I'll have to break that promise I made. I won't be coming home. You have to know, I fought with every atom of my being. I tried.
What are you saying? I'll save you.
It's alright, Frank. It's alright.
But sometimes we have to learn to admit defeat, to accept it. Please understand that I chose this. I want to have a resting place on Mars, a grave.
You can't die, Judy. You must not.
I refuse to be another piece of space junk on an endless Earth-Mars orbit. I've broken that loop.
broken the loop.
I want you to be happy. Need you to be happy. Do not allow yourself to return to the pit. I know it will hurt, but I must become another scar for you to bear. I love you. Now and forever.
I love you too, Judy. Now. Forever.
He coughs, his whole body heaving with the effort. Once the fit subsides, a trickle of dark red blood oozes from Frank's mouth.
What now, buddy?
Now you will allow us all to continue with our lives, such as they are, and Judy to resume her voyage and find her Martian grave. You said your goodbyes, but now you gotta actually let go. Oh! Ouch, dude! Severe bleeding, broken arm, crushed leg bone, punctured lung. Don't fix Anita's car. Just never fix it. You have to save Judy, no matter what. Old to give up. With a trembling hand, he reaches for the receiver and switches it off.
Would you stay with me? I don't want to die alone.
Offer him your hand. Don't worry. Both Judy and me are here. Reluctantly, he takes it, his firm grip, flesh already going cold. Tells you how afraid and grateful he is for this. I'm sorry, Frank. Could've just walked it off? Well, you know, he's built differently, in a bad way.
Mr. Harrell? For a moment you seemed elsewhere.
The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his bushy eyebrows. Nod. He smiles and nods back.
Well, we are done with our second session. I'll see you tomorrow again. Get some rest, please. Your physical condition demands it.
And we're back here.
Good night, Mr. Harrell.
See you tomorrow, Doc. Leave no stone unturned and no side gig untouched. We did everything. We did it all. Oh! We did it, dude. We fucking did it. We're stuck in the loop forever, brother. We're stuck in the loop forever. God, that was good. Oh, that was so good. Damn, dude. What if it's another fake out? Shoot me in the head, dude. Shoot me in the head. God, that was good. God, that was so good, dude. Oh. I can't save the game. It's over. It's over. Yeah, motel parking lot. Okay. Oh my goodness, dude. That game was so fucking good. Streamed this game many times. It's finally over, man. Oh. That ending was pretty appropriate. They were right. In the reviews of the game, they were pretty much right that none of your stats and decisions mattered. Something tells me that we were going to end up at that ending whether we liked it or not, you know? I don't think there were multiple endings or anything like that. However, the story was still really good. So I'm pretty happy with it. It's not Disco Elysium because none of your decisions mattered. But no game is Disco Elysium. That's the thing. And Rue Valley was oh so fucking tasty. I'll tell you that much. God, ooh. It told a grand story, I would say. It told a very good story. Big fan. Big fan. Oh. We might play it again a very, very long time in the future. I'm craving I'm craving Disco Elysium now. But you know what I'm really craving? Fucking Esoteric Ebb, man. That's what we're waiting for next. We're waiting for Esoteric Ebb. Alright, let's see. Which achievements... I got some achievements. Which achievements didn't... There were achievements that I didn't get. Oh, I didn't master the machine, or read the full saga of Femme Fatale. I also didn't spend 100 loops in Rue Valley. I didn't delete all the media. Stylishly obliterated every pointless distraction. That's very funny. Survive the failed escape plan whether your body likes it or not. I did not apparently survive the failed escape plan. That's funny. Stay in the loop forever. I did not know there was a decision to stay in the loop. And hunt down every little spark of inspiration hidden around Rue Valley. I guess I didn't click on all the white stuff. Oh, I didn't click on all the white cum. Oh, man, dude, but that game was good. If Disco Elysium's a 10 out of 10, Rue Valley is definitely a 9 out of 10 for me. That shit was so tasty, man. Graham, did you catch the ending? You missed it, man. We died. We died. We all died. Everybody got to die. You're reading an archive about the Communist Manifesto, and a salute to thee, Graham. A salute to thee. Alright, we do have some time left. I don't think I'm gonna use it, though. I've got a lot to do this week, and I really should get started on it. Plus, I have to go to the bathroom, and if I go to the bathroom now, we won't really have time to do anything. So, I think I'll just call it here. That was Rue Valley, everybody. It was a fucking excellent game. I'm more excited than ever to play Esoteric Ebb. Oh my god, dude, I'm so ready for Esoteric Ebb. Did it have multiple editions in different countries? It did. It does. It does, Graham. It does indeed. I think with that being said, I will take off. I think I'll use the rest of my 8 o'clock hour to try and make the schedule for this week. Why did I remove the chat from the stream? I did not. I simply switched, multi-stream services, and the multi-stream service I use now does not have a multi-chat on-screen feature. But with that being said, I will see everybody tomorrow night. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I think I might put Citizen Sleeper 2 on pause. I don't think I'm ready to jump back into that game. Citizen Sleeper, since we beat the first one already. I might start playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, or we might jump back into Divinity. I'm not sure. With that being said, I hope everybody has a good rest of their night. Bye-bye, Johnny. If you have time, of course. All good, Graham, all good. Graham, I would rather you read the Communist Manifesto 1,000,000 times over than watch my stream, let me tell you. But with that being said, I hope everybody has a good night. Goodbye, everybody.